you guys ready for a snack? I know I sure am.
Yes.
So, what's one of your favorite snacks?
Hot fries.
Yum. What's one of your favorites?
Red.
You know what I like? Peanut butter and crackers and yogurt raisins. Hey, you know what these snacks make me think about? Some of our favorite books. You know what I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
Books by
Harry Potter.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some of those, okay, guys? And here are some of Terry Borders' books. Hey, Zach, can you come on back and tell us which one's your favorite book?
Peanut Butter and Cupcake, because it's like his first children's book he made, and it's the first one I read. And it's just a good book about peanut butter, and he's trying to find friends because he's new at his town.
I love it.
Okay, I hope now that you are ready to learn more about Terry Border and some of his books. So, here he is. He was born in 1965 in South Carolina. At the age of 4, he moved to Indianapolis, Indiana, and now he lives in Greenwood, Indiana, with his wife and daughter. Okay, he studied and got a BS in fine art photography, and he began work as a professional photographer. And this is something he did for 12 years before he got into creating books. So, what was his motivation to leave his job of photography and to get him to where he is today? Well, he found commercial photography boring. He said sometimes he would spend a whole month photographing an ironing board, and it was just no fun. So he quit. He tried being a baker during the day and sculpting at night. But he found success when he started making smaller sculptures using everyday items and wire. And of course, he would continue to photograph those. And this became a blog called Bent Objects Blog. And so the photographs might be like what you see on the screen. Peanut butter and jelly are a perfect pair. So here we see peanut butter proposing marriage to jelly. And so that's something you got to know about Terry Border. Is not only is he using those everyday objects, but what makes them come to life is his sense of humor and the way he looks at these objects. Another one, it's one of his photos of the Bent project right here. And this has happened to all of us. You forget your sunscreen or your umbrella, the next thing you know, you're sunburned. But maybe your friend you brought along is not. So I hope that you are loving these photos. Okay, I want to show you one more photo and ask you a question. How do raisins turn into Raisinets? Well, let's see. The chocolate bunny eats the raisin, and then you just wait. So this is a photo I found on Terry Border's Instagram. Okay, so that blog the photos on that blog turned into his first 2 books. All those pictures and little silly puns that he had added to them was first published in the book Bent Objects, and then he came out with a second book, Bent Object of My Affection. And these 2 books were meant for adult audiences. They kind of got the humor. Kids can get a lot of it. But Terry wanted to also try his hand at children's books. And he approached some publishers and they told him no. So his photographs also were turned into puzzles, greeting cards, and calendars. And one publisher purchased one of his calendars, and then she was able to offer him a deal to make his first children's book. And the first children's book he made was the one you see here, Peanut Butter and Cupcake. This one asks the question, can peanut butter make a new friend? Well, here's one page out of the book. He tries to make friends with Hamburger, but Hamburger is busy walking his dogs. So I hope Peanut Butter continues to try to find a friend. Okay. Hey, Mr. Border also has some fun board books. You can learn about opposites and numbers and colors. And this, he said, is one of his favorites. He has a scratch and sniff book. Ready or not, here comes Peanut Butter. And Zach has that book. Be careful. One of those scratch and sniffs is very stinky. Okay, he's got more books featuring some of the same characters, Peanut, Cupcake, Milk, and all their friends. I think you would enjoy any of those. Let me share with you his two most recent books, Snack Attack, and let's take a look at a couple of those pages. So in Snack Attack, there are three friends, Cheese Doodle, Pretzel, and Cookie, and they decide one day that they are going to sneak out and have some fun. And it looks like Cheese Doodle's having a lot of fun here. But if you noticed over here, this is a hen that belongs to a monster named Kit. And what are they going to do when he comes home from school hungry? Will they make it? And then his most recent book is Scaredy Snacks. Okay, Mr. Border is very proud of the Show Me Readers Award that he won this year. It comes from Missouri, and it was voted on by readers in their elementary schools. I hope you enjoyed learning about this funny guy, Terry Border, and I hope you will pick up one of his books soon. Here's some of those books that we looked at, as well as his website, www.terryborder.com. And I'm going to say bye now because I bet you might be hungry for a snack and hungry to read a book about a snack.